I also forgot to clap last time, so whoops! I'll have fun with that later. Hello, and welcome back to Fool the Humans, Super Mario Sunshine. We are finishing up Pinna Park, and this is episode 13. Ooh,
Spooky. You're like, whoa, 13 episodes of Mario Sunshine. Whoa.
I didn't even look to see what the name of this one was. I didn't check anything. Hopefully there's an explanation here. Oh yeah, okay.
Sleepy turtle.
Fucking stick. Dead. So I know one of them is at one point a Yoshi goes missing. Here it is. So you take a Yoshi here, and then it's a floodless level. I used to love running around this as a kid. Oh, that was cute. Did you see that?
What?
She went into her shell. Ooh.
I didn't know that was the thing they could do.
Neither did I. Oh. I'm gonna go kill this mother and its children. Oops.
Quotes from Z that the internet should never forget.
Can I not kill you? Oh, I guess I can't kill them. Oh well. Dear camera, why?
I see. It's gonna make you backtrack and
Whoops!
flip. Let me go ahead and yeet myself over this wall.
I'ma just yeet! This was always my favorite level as a kid, and it just makes me miss theme parks even more. It's like the big thing I miss. You know, I miss seeing people in person, and I miss going out and eating at actual restaurants. Theme parks are the thing I miss the most.
I don't miss any of those things. Because I'm an alien.
I know. Your life is basically unaffected by everything going on. But all I really miss, like, I it's like, you know, it would be nice to actually see people in person and get to hang out with them.
Yeah.
The most thing I miss is the option to... Oh, no. Well, that worked out. Why are you getting stuck here?
Funnel cake sounds good right now, though.
Right? Like, and don't get me wrong. I just had fries last night, so it's not like I'm not eating french fries. But I'd like to have french fries that weren't sitting in a car.
Oh, no, you want to stay on the inside.
Yeah, I just realized that. Like, I think I want to be on the inside.
So you can knock the turtles off.
Yeah.
I just need to get a... Oh, wait, there's a platform there. That's...
There we go.
Ah. I need to... I found this, one really good vape. It's kind of expensive, like it's pricey. It's like a premium flavor. But I think it was called Ugly Butter, and it was funnel cake and banana cream flavored. And it tasted pretty accurate. Like, it tasted like funnel cake and bananas.
Like
and
a
I was like,
state fair kind of deal. That's
I haven't been to State Fair.
To be fair, well, actually, the last state fair I went to,
Time.
hilariously, was the New York State Fair. Because I went with Luke when we were visiting, Dylan.
I went to the Virginia State Fair, like, probably 10 years ago.
I didn't even mean to do that. I just kind of hit the button out of instinct. Oh, I remember. Okay. Nope. Woo. Nope.
Yeah, I don't really miss going outside that much, but, like, I want things to be open up again so everyone else will stop feeling sad. It's like one of those things where it's like, my life is unaffected on, like, a mechanical and utility level, but it's like, everyone else I know that's sociable and wants to go outside is, like, miserable, so I'm like, alright, well, clearly that needs to change, but other than that...
There we go.
Woo!
Finally did the thing I've been trying to do for like 5 minutes here.
Nice.
It's so funny because when I was little, I loved this level, but I don't know if you even know the full story of this. I had a horrible fear of heights and high speeds. I mean, so much so that I got uncomfortable on the highway.
Right.
And, it was a friend from high school. I'm not going to mention anyone by name, because I just talk to these people, and I think they would want to remain anonymous, but it was some friends in high school that we mutually had. And one of them invited me out to our local theme park. Because we actually live near several. And I was like, yeah, sure. I'd never been to a theme park. I was scared shitless of roller coasters and the concept of roller coasters. And I have to remember where the friggin' Yoshi is. Anyway, so they invite me out, and I was like, yeah, of course I'll go with you. I'm not horrified at all. And it was for, like, a Halloween thing. Very appropriate for this day and age. But, what bananas? Fuck are bananas? Oh, there it is. So anyway, they invite me out, and I go, and I was terrified the entire time, but I tried not to let that on, because I didn't want to be seen. I didn't want them to know that I was doing something that was actually absolutely terrible for me. So I went, we rode a couple of coasters, we did some of the, like, scary stuff that you can do, and, we got out and, you know, met the rest of the friend group, I'd say a month or so later, and talked to them about that, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm actually, like, horrified of roller coasters, and they decided to change that. Orange. Shit. What makes an orange?
Oranges?
It also doesn't really match up, because, like, coconuts make them pink. So do bananas. Ow. There we go. Just had to eat the booger off that tree.
Pretty sure it was, it might have been a papaya? Or a mango?
It's a tree booger, and we know it. There we go.
I mean, isn't all fruit?
Yeah. Anyway, so they
all
found
fruit
out.
is tree booger. Changed my mind.
And they were like, no, we gotta change this. They decided, of course, that I needed to go on roller coasters until I wasn't scared anymore. And so I did.
Right.
So we rode a wooden coaster 5 times in a row. Now, it didn't do any loop-de-loops, but it was the whoosh. So that kind of got me used to the speed.
Oh, I know exactly which one you're talking about, too.
You do. If I was comfortable...
That thing's a,
exactly where I live.
That thing doesn't have any, like, crazy turns or jumps, but it's like 50 years old in a screaming metal death trap. Like, you feel like you're going to die out of principle every time you ride it.
Yeah. Because
you just, like, it feels like it could fall apart at any moment.
And it probably could, honestly.
Yeah, somehow they keep it going.
Oh, no.
Mistakes were made.
Yeah. Well, 2 mistakes were made there, but it's fine. The mistake was jumping too early and forgetting that I needed to let it go around a little. I was just kind of charging. Yeah, no, it's so shaky. It's one of the shakiest coasters I've ever been on. There's one other one that's just as old, and it beats it out in shakiness. The one that was painted white. If you're wondering which one, it's the much bigger one.
Yeah.
Anyway, fuck that one. That one hurts. That one actually physically hurts. This one's just terrifying because you're like, I'm gonna die. That one actually is like, oh, I'm in pain. You know, it's a smart thing. Not me. Not me. Me not am smart thing. I could have just gotten on the red and waited.
Yeah, I mean, it just goes in a full circle.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Kind of feel a little dumb.
Yeah, I don't mind roller coasters. My biggest issue these days is I'm such a big guy that I don't tend to fit on roller coasters, and when I do, they're not very comfortable. So it's not so much a speed or height thing. It's just like, okay, I'm being jammed into a very small spot, and I am in pain, and that was embarrassing.
I don't know why I didn't jump.
So I think I went. This was probably two or 3 years ago. I went on a family trip. We did. We went down to Disney in Florida, and then we also did. I think we did 2 days at Disney, and then 3 days at Disney and 2 days at Universal because we all wanted to go to Harry Potter World because we'd never been before. So turns out 99% of the rides at Harry Potter World were not designed for large men.
All right.
So I didn't get to ride. It was the it was the flights one. I couldn't ride.
Oh yeah.
And then the Green Guts Bank one.
Aw.
I couldn't ride.
That one's a shame to miss. Well, you've lost a lot of weight now, though.
It's true. But so with at least with the Green Guts one, what I did was they let me go in because, like, you know, like there's that whole bit where like waiting in line is also an experience because they've modeled the interiors after like Green Guts and have all the cool stuff in there. So I got to walk through
Okay.
the interior, and then when it came to the actual coaster, I just grabbed everyone's stuff. We didn't have to get a locker since I wasn't riding, so I just grabbed everyone's backpacks and I was like, all right, I'll meet you guys at the exit, and I just walked through the thing. So I still got to like experience like the sights and stuff. I just didn't get to ride.
1 second. I have to take my headset off.
Okay.
Sorry, I heard it start beeping because the battery was dying.
So you had to plug it in.
Yeah. So.
I also had to, it was the, at Universal, there's the roller coaster that's based off of, I can't think of his name now. Oh, Brendan Fraser's rendition of The Mummy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so there's like the Mummy coaster, and I don't know if they've changed it since the new Dark Universe thing that they're trying to do.
I don't think they have, because I went in a year ago. Actually, it was a little under a year ago. I was at Universal for me and Luke's honeymoon. And,
Then Shane, it was still the Brendan Fraser version.
yeah.
So for that one, I got to ride that ride, but I had to go to their special car for it, which apparently had extra space. But it was really funny because one of the days it was in Universal was just with my brother and his wife. And so it was funny because I got split up from them. They went in one car and they're like, oh, okay, you got to come sit in this car because you're a little bit bigger. And I was like, okay. And I got sat in this little car, and it's these two, I'm pretty sure it was this woman and her child, but it was these two little Asian women. Like this older, probably like her 50s, 60s, and then like younger in her 20s or 30s. These little Asian women didn't speak English.
Oh no!
And they're like, hello, and like they're all smiling. I'm like, hey, I'm the fat guy who's gotta sit with you. It was super funny. It was just like one of those weird moments of like, okay.
Yeah.
I gotta ride a ride I've never been on before with people who don't speak English.
That actually happened to me. even funnier slash worse story. So the first time I went to Universal was actually with a bunch of coworkers, and we just wanted to see Harry Potter World, and I think that's all we did. We literally just spent an entire day going through Harry Potter World. It was also in the middle of summer though, so like 90% of that was in like lines. It was just standing in a line. And it was just us, and we were just a group of coworkers, and we kind of were just like, well, let's just like let's just do single rider things, because it doesn't.
Right, it's typically a shorter line. It's a shorter
line.
You fill in the gaps of other cars.
So I went on not the Gringotts one, but the Hogwarts, the one where you're in a couch. Did you ride that one? Was that one there?
One where you're in a couch.
Yeah, you're like going through Hogwarts, and you're sitting in this weird. I lost him. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I think that's the flights one that I couldn't go on.
No, well, maybe it was. Well, there's the flight of the Hippogriff.
No, not the flight of the Hippogriff. That's not what I'm talking about. There's one where it's like.
You would have been able to.
It's like. Yeah, I went on the flight of the Hippogriff.
Okay. Anyway, so basically, the ride. Hold on, I'm gonna pause to explain this. You sit in it like it's a couch.
I think I go walk about.
Okay, thank you.
What a great sign. It like perfectly lined up too.
I know, he would be really good at that. Oh, he's walking the dog and it's just okay, sorry. Husband. Sorry. Pixel wants to go on her walk, but she doesn't want to put her harness on. This is the fight we have with her every day. Anyway, so the coaster like cart is on a treadmill. It's on a moving sidewalk kind of thing. And it's you sit into it sideways, and it is shaped like a couch with a hook on the top. So like, hold on.
Yeah, that's the one I couldn't ride.
Okay, you know what it looks like. Google this, people. It was the first time I'd ever been on a ride like this, so I was like, what the fuck is this? And what happens is that the arm comes down and picks it up and like moves you around and zwoops you a little. And I think you're on a track for certain parts because it gets really fast. So anyway, I did the single rider line. 2 of my friends got to go together, and then it was just me and this other person. She got put on one and I got put on one with a bunch of people who didn't speak English. And so I was like, all right, this is weird, but you know, I'm just gonna have fun. And then the ride got stuck. And it's stuck. So the arm thing comes, picks you up, and twists you back at a certain point. So you're leaning slightly back. Okay? It was stuck in that position. And we were just staring at the Whomping Willow arm.
Nice.
And I heard the people next to me trying, like, I don't speak a lot of Spanish, but I can understand a lot of Spanish. Because I grew up with a friend and her family was from South America and Puerto Rico, and so I've listened to a lot of Spanish. I understand Spanish. I can't actually say any Spanish. I hear them start freaking out, and they're like, "What's going on? What's happening? I don't understand." And they all looked at me, and I just was like, "It's okay."
They're like, "White girl, you must know what's happening."
Yeah. Kind of. I was like, it's okay. I can't remember what I said, but I tried, you know,
Tranquilo.
It's tranquilo.
Calm.
Ah, okay. I don't think I said calm.
I think.
I think I said all good. And like gave him a thumbs up, like, and then did this motion, like, just wait.
Oh, Tranquilo is quiet.
Ah, okay. Well, good thing I didn't tell him to shut up.
Well, it's not shut up.
I know.
It's just like quiet, quiet. It's like everything's okay, quiet.
Because, like, the speaker came on, but he didn't say it in, they didn't do it.
You only did English.
Yeah, they only did an English one, so they were looking at me like, what's happening, white lady?
Yeah,
And I just was like,
I liked, even though I couldn't go on all the rides, I did enjoy Harry Potter World.
I think, well, I don't fully endorse supporting.
Right,
It's
there's a complicated situation in which some people may not want to support J.K. Rowling.
yeah.
I'm thoroughly a fan of Harry Potter and its universe. Not exactly a big fan of J.K. Rowling at the moment.
Yeah.
So
I'm kind of hoping she can see the error in. Oh hey, I finally unlocked it.
this is the.
I did it.
You finally get to go to Corona Mountain. Fun times.
And it's flooded.
Fun.
Yeah. Oh wait, oh no wait. Well.
But yeah, it was a fun time. And I was also
But I was
really thankful. At least at the time that I went, I was able to drink alcoholic beverages.
Oh, they're so good there.
And there's the special drink that you can get at is it the Boar's Head? It's like the Boar's Head Inn is there, and you can get like the exclusive beer that like you can pretty much only get in Harry Potter World. Because that was like a big thing that my brother and I were doing when we went on that trip was we went specifically during the Food and Wine Festival at Disney, and we did drinking around the world at Epcot.
I really want to do that. I fucked up.
And we drank a drink from every like nationality in Epcot. We thought it was gonna be too much alcohol. It's surprisingly easy. And I don't like, and I'm a big guy, but still,
Right.
It was like shockingly easy to do that.
What I was gonna say before I thought about things, I would love to do like a Fully Humans Goes to Universal.
That would be fun.
That would be fun as hell. Because again, like I grew up on Harry Potter. I have so many good memories of it. I do not at all support the author and all the
In her current endeavors.
yeah, like the compromises I'll make is I will donate specifically to trans. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I feel like a comparable situation, because like this tends to happen a lot in like the arts and literature world, where like a piece of literature or art can be very good, but then the creator of that art makes a decision or does something in their life that in a way diminishes the original art or work in a way. But like, for instance, like a big example for me is I am a huge fan of the book Ender's Game. I love that book. Orson Scott Card, as a person, is a bastard.
See though,
And there's nothing I can do about that.
what people have pointed out is like J.K. Rowling is still alive. She still makes plenty of money off of Harry Potter, so I feel bad going to a thing
Yeah.
that distinctly makes her money.
Yeah.
Like that's the. Oh god, this is a bad decision.
It actually raises a question. I don't know whether or not Orson Scott Card is alive.
I think he might be. Not 100% sure.
He is.
I bought Ender's Game secondhand, so I feel vaguely absolved. Okay.
I bought the I didn't personally buy Ender's Game for myself. It was given to me as a gift. And then I have also read and listened to the sequels to Ender's Game, and those I did through
Well,
Audible, which I believe most of that money gets sent to Amazon and not the author anyways, so
I got mine second.
I'm still supporting an evil person by the name of Jeff Bezos, but
Right,
you know,
right.
pick your fights, I guess.
So, yeah, and see, J.K. Rowling's kind of a complicated one for me because she has done a lot of good. She's donated to a lot of good causes, but I don't think she realizes how bigoted she's being, and how messed up her thoughts are.
Yeah.
And the danger that is she has so much influence, and it's complicated.
Yeah, it's complicated.
I don't
and
like
there's like an
to just villainize someone for just because of one awful thing they do, but
yeah.
at the same time, it's like, I'm not gonna give you any more money.
One of the interesting things, or like an interesting layer to this for me at least, is that like, so the situation with J.K. Rowling is like kind of complicated, and Harry Potter is a very good piece of work and a very influential piece of work. The weird part is I would never say J.K. Rowling is a good writer.
It's funny because she's really not.
She's not. I mean, like, argue, like, if you were to grade her writing compared to other authors of her section, she is not exceptional or good. She's very middle ground. Whereas, like, it's like, it gets rid of, like, with Orson Scott Card is, you know, I disagree with his personal beliefs and some of the things he's said and done, but there's also that begrudging, like, I don't agree with you, but you are a good writer. Like, you are good at what you do.
Yeah.
But with J.K. Rowling, it's just like, I don't agree with you, and you kind of just got lucky and made one of the most influential things ever, but you're not very good.
Yeah. I love seeing people, like, trying to, like, explain the plot holes in her books, where it's like, no, these are plot holes. These are what they look like. You're looking at it and you say, no, Fred and George were not so inclusive and understanding that they didn't say anything when they saw their brother sleeping with a man named Peter. Okay, taking it easy. The mechanics on...
That boat seems terrible. And the insta-death in the lava is a little unfair. It should give you, like, a skip to let you try and get back. Alright, I say we give it one more attempt, and then it may have to be a next episode.
That's fair.
But, yeah, no, there's definitely plenty, like, it's weird because there's plenty of plot holes in the Harry Potter, but there was also a fair amount of very clever things put into Harry Potter, or very clever foreshadowing, and things that clearly took a lot of thought to put in there. But yeah, they're still very, like, the Peter Pettigrew thing is a very clear example of that. Like, she probably just didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Until she wrote the part where he shows up on the map.
Yeah.
And it's like, and I guess maybe the editor didn't catch it, or whatever.
Damn it.
Whoa, insta-death.
Mm-hmm. Those spikes are insta-death. I've died like 10 times now. Seeing as it's 35 minutes, time to call it. Next episode, hopefully I'll finish this.
We'll see.
And after you finish Corona Mountain, that's the final boss battle after that, which I don't remember how to do, so we'll see.
And in the comment section, tell us your favorite author, musician, or artist that you really like their work, but you may not agree with them as a person.
Until next time.
Bye, everyone.
Getting a little controversial up in here.